Hello friends. It is a privilege to stand before you today to explore a topic that is as profound as it is transformative. 10 Carl Jung lessons to become your true self. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, was a visionary who delved into the depths of the human psyche, uncovering timeless truths about who we are and how we can live authentically. His work, deeply intertwined with the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, growth and fulfillment. Today we will journey through 10 of his most powerful lessons. Lessons that challenge us to confront our shadows, embrace our uniqueness, and align with our higher purpose. These lessons are not just abstract ideas, they are practical tools that can guide us toward living a life of authenticity, meaning, and inner peace. Let us begin with the first lesson. Embrace your shadow. Jung introduced the concept of the shadow, which represents the parts of ourselves that we reject, deny, or suppress. These are the aspects of our personality that we deem unacceptable. Our fears, insecurities, desires, and impulses. Society often conditions us to hide these parts, to present a polished and socially acceptable version of ourselves. But Jung argued that true self-awareness and growth come from confronting and integrating our shadow. When we ignore our shadow, it manifests in destructive ways, through projection, self-sabotage, or unconscious behavior. The Stoics too emphasize the importance of self-awareness and honesty. They believed that we must confront our flaws and weaknesses to cultivate virtue and wisdom. By embracing our shadow, we reclaim our wholeness. We stop projecting our insecurities onto others and take responsibility for our inner world. This process is not easy. It requires courage and vulnerability. But as Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. When we integrate our shadow, we step into our power and begin to live authentically. The second lesson is understand the archetypes. Jung believed that the human psyche is shaped by universal patterns and symbols, which he called archetypes. These archetypes, such as the hero, the sage, the lover, and the rebel, reside in our collective unconscious and influence our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships. By understanding these archetypes, we can gain insight into our motivations and aspirations. For example, the hero archetype represents our desire for courage and transformation, while the sage embodies our quest for knowledge and truth. The Stoics too recognize the power of archetypes in shaping human behavior. They often look to historical figures and myths as models of virtue and wisdom. By identifying the archetypes that resonate with us, we can align our actions with our higher purpose. We can also recognize when we are being driven by unhealthy patterns, such as the victim or the tyrant. Understanding archetypes allows us to navigate our inner landscape with greater clarity and intention. It helps us see ourselves as part of a larger story, connected to the timeless wisdom of humanity. The third lesson is cultivate individuation. Individuation is the process of becoming your true self, the unique individual you are meant to be. Jung saw this as the ultimate goal of human development. It involves integrating all aspects of your personality, the conscious and the unconscious, the light and the shadow, into a harmonious whole. Individuation is not about conforming to societal expectations or external standards. It is about discovering and expressing your authentic self. The Stoics, too, emphasize the importance of living in accordance with your nature. They believed that each person has a unique role to play in the grand scheme of the universe. To cultivate individuation, you must embark on a journey of self-discovery. This requires introspection, self-reflection, and a willingness to question your beliefs and assumptions. It also involves embracing your passions, talents, and values. As Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Individuation is not a destination, but a lifelong process. It is about continually evolving and growing, while staying true to your essence. The fourth lesson is pay attention to your dreams. Jung believed that dreams are a window into the unconscious mind. They reveal our deepest fears, desires, and unresolved conflicts. By paying attention to our dreams, we can gain valuable insights into our inner world. Jung encouraged his patients to keep a dream journal and to analyze the symbols and themes that appeared in their dreams. He saw dreams as a form of communication from the unconscious, offering guidance and wisdom. The Stoics, too, recognized the importance of self-reflection and introspection. They believed that we must examine our thoughts and emotions to achieve inner peace. Dreams can serve as a mirror, reflecting aspects of ourselves that we may not be aware of in our waking life. They can also provide creative solutions to problems and inspire new ideas. By honoring our dreams, we tap into a rich source of inner wisdom. We learn to trust our intuition and to listen to the voice of our soul. As Jung said, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes. The fifth lesson is seek meaning and purpose. Jung believed that the search for meaning is a fundamental human drive. He saw many of his patients' struggles as stemming from a lack of purpose or connection to something greater than themselves. Jung argued that we must find meaning in our lives to experience fulfillment and wholeness. This often involves exploring our passions, values, and spiritual beliefs. The Stoics, too, emphasized the importance of living a purposeful life. They believed that true happiness comes from aligning our actions with our higher principles. To seek meaning and purpose, we must ask ourselves profound questions. What brings me joy? What am I passionate about? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These questions can guide us toward a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Jung also believed that meaning is often found in the process of self-discovery and growth. As we uncover our true selves, we naturally align with our purpose. As he said, meaning makes a great many things endurable, perhaps everything. When we live with purpose, we transcend our ego and connect with something greater than ourselves. The sixth lesson is embrace the power of symbols. Jung believed that symbols are the language of the unconscious mind. They convey profound truths that cannot be expressed through words alone. Symbols appear in our dreams, myths, art, and religious traditions, offering us glimpses into the deeper layers of our psyche. By paying attention to symbols, we can gain insight into our inner world and the collective unconscious. The Stoics, too, recognized the power of symbols in shaping our understanding of the world. They often used metaphors and analogies to convey complex ideas about virtue, wisdom, and the nature of reality. To embrace the power of symbols, we must cultivate a sense of curiosity and openness. We must learn to interpret the symbols that appear in our lives and to see them as guides on our journey of self-discovery. As Jung said, symbols are the natural language of the psyche. By engaging with symbols, we deepen our connection to our true selves and the universal truths that bind us all. The seventh lesson is confront your anima or animus. Jung introduced the concepts of the anima and animus, which represent the feminine and masculine aspects of our psyche. The anima is the feminine aspect within men, while the animus is the masculine aspect within women. These archetypes influence our relationships, creativity, and emotional expression. Jung believed that integrating our anima or animus is essential for achieving psychological balance and wholeness. The Stoics too emphasized the importance of balance and harmony in our lives. They believed that we must cultivate both our rational and emotional sides to live a virtuous life. To confront your anima or animus, you must explore the qualities that you have repressed or neglected. For men, this may involve embracing vulnerability, intuition, and empathy. For women, it may involve cultivating assertiveness, logic, and independence. By integrating these aspects, we become more complete and authentic individuals. As Jung said, the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. The 8th lesson is practice active imagination. Active imagination is a technique developed by Jung to engage with the unconscious mind. It involves entering a meditative state and allowing images, thoughts, and emotions to arise spontaneously. Through active imagination, we can dialogue with our inner selves, confront our fears, and gain insight into our unconscious patterns. The Stoics too practiced forms of meditation and visualization to cultivate self-awareness and inner peace. To practice active imagination, set aside time for quiet reflection and allow your mind to wander freely. Pay attention to the images and thoughts that arise and engage with them as if they were real. This process can reveal hidden aspects of your psyche and provide guidance on your journey of self-discovery. As Jung said, imagination is the eye of the soul. By practicing active imagination, we open ourselves to the wisdom of our unconscious mind and deepen our connection to our true selves. The 9th lesson is embrace the paradox of life. Jung believed that life is full of paradoxes, opposites that coexist and complement each other. Light and dark, good and evil, masculine and feminine, these are not separate forces but two sides of the same coin. Jung argued that true wisdom comes from embracing these paradoxes and finding balance between them. The Stoics too recognized the importance of accepting the dualities of life. They believed that we must cultivate equanimity in the face of life's contradictions. By embracing paradox, we transcend duality and step into a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world. The 10th lesson is live in alignment with your true self. Jung believed that the ultimate goal of life is to live in alignment with your true self, the unique individual you are meant to be. This involves integrating all aspects of your personality, embracing your passions and values, and living with purpose and authenticity. The Stoics too emphasized the importance of living in accordance with your nature and higher principles. To live in alignment with your true self, you must embark on a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. You must confront your fears, embrace your shadow, and cultivate your strengths. You must also stay true to your values and principles, even in the face of adversity. As Jung said, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. By living in alignment with your true self, you step into your power and create a life of meaning, fulfillment, and joy. These 10 lessons, embracing your shadow, understanding archetypes, cultivating individuation, paying attention to your dreams, seeking meaning and purpose, embracing the power of symbols, confronting your anima or animus, practicing active imagination, embracing the paradox of life, and living in alignment with your true self are not just theoretical concepts, they are practical tools for living a more authentic and fulfilling life. They invite us to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to confront our fears and insecurities, and to embrace our true selves. They remind us that we are not alone in this journey. We are part of a larger story, connected to the timeless wisdom of humanity. As we integrate these lessons into our lives, we step into our power and begin to live with greater clarity, courage, and purpose.